Hey y'all, I'm just doing some stir-fry vegetables with some leftover rice. This is some mushrooms and some onions and some garlic. I put some olive oil in the pan. So whenever you have leftover rice, and see, I can cook this up and see this will last me a couple of days. Just got a little rice left. And I'm also going to put some hot spicy sauce in it. Some tempura and some hoisin sauce, and then some of these salt, pepper, onion, garlic, and y'all, you got your little nice little stir fry, just like a fried rice stir fry. And that's what I'm doing. Simple as 1, 2, 3, y'all. Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. So I missed you this morning. And the lawn care people come today. Hopefully, it's supposed to rain. If it rains all day, he said that he'll probably come Friday. But if not, they'll be here sometime today. The squirrels are out here doing their thing, honey. They're gonna pull up this tree, and I'm gonna get me a Japanese cherry blossom. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Love those trees. They're beautiful. And it's gonna be a whole different yard. But anyway, I need to come out here and clean off my rocking chairs because they're full of pollen. But I'm just gonna wait till the pollen finish dropping. Because, you know, I can come out here and clean today and they'll be right back full tomorrow. So, anyway, beautiful, beautiful spring morning. Birds are doing the daggone most. They're doing the most this morning. Look, y'all, they singing the high praises, ain't they? All right, y'all. Look. Hey. Hey, Mr. Squirrel. I don't have no food for you today. And I'm not going to start bringing you no food. Nope, I'm not. Nope. I'm not going to do it. I told you these squirrels are bold, honey. They come right up here to my porch. Waiting. Now, used to, I would have ran all the way inside the house upstairs in my bonus room by now, but I've gotten used to the squirrels. They know how to behave. They know how to behave when they see the queen come out here on her porch.
come up out here on her chariot. Let me quit playing with y'all. Anyway, let me go in here and get me some bacon and eggs going in there. And I got to boot up because I'm working remote from home for a while, y'all, for a while. So let's go get something to eat. So y'all, forgot to show y'all this. I got some new news. And I got these off of Amazon. I watched this lady on YouTube. She does house decor, and she had some of these faux muffins in her on her cake plate, and I was like, oh my god. And some of them have little magnets on them so they stick together and stay in one spot, but don't they look so real? And y'all, they're squishy, and they actually have a scent to them, like a muffin scent. And I thought, ooh, I hope it doesn't attract any bugs or ants, you know. But anyway, aren't those cutie patootie? Love them. And I just keep them sitting in here. So now when the kids come back over, they're going to think it's something that they can eat, but they're going to get their feelings hurt. Anyway, I just love it how they just sit there just chilling. And why you say? And why you say? Because it makes me happy. Y'all, something else I wanted to show y'all. I was cleaning my air fryer container, and if y'all can see the little beads of water? These are microfiber fabric, water repellent, and stain resistant placemats. And I got these out of the Belk's department store. And the reason why they're $10 a piece is because of this feature. And I know a lot of you say, "Ooh, girl, you're going to get your stuff stained up." The blessing is, that's why I got these. And whenever I'm having company or anything, a large groups of people, and I want to have placemats down, I'm going to be buying these. Now, I looked up and got these. These were on sale for like $2.75 a piece. So that's why I was able to get enough to cover my bar, my table over there, and then, of course, over there in my dining room. But I just wanted to show y'all that everything beads up, whether it's a sauce, whether it's water, and y'all, it just rolls right off, or you can just wipe it right off. And as you can see, they're gone. Well, there's still a few up there, but see, it roll. You can just wipe it right off. It doesn't seep into the fabric. So I love these, ladies, and y'all might already know about that, but I just wanted to let y'all know that when I get placemats, these are the placemats I'm going to be buying, because like I said, for longevity, and so it doesn't stain up your stuff. And like I said, this is a pale yellow, and I love these. I haven't been able to find any like these in this design. I'm telling y'all, when I went there that day in Belk's, they were sitting there waiting on me. I just hit the jackpot. But anyway, just wanted to share that with y'all. The stain and water resistant placemats. Anyway, bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to just come on real quick and end this video. I'm getting ready to sign back on. I'm on my lunch break, but I was just thinking, you know what, y'all? Y'all be encouraged. This is just pressed on my heart that, you know, for some of us who are not used to being alone, and what I mean by that is that you're used to being around a lot of people, and now we find ourselves having to quarantine ourselves from whether it's co-workers or just the general public. Some places are more restrictive than others. And everybody wants to play their part, if you will, and follow the instructions. Everybody wants to make sure that they're adhering to what our officials are telling us to do, because we want to make sure that we're not attributing to any type of spread of any type of virus. But I do recognize that there are some people that cannot cope with being isolated. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 days, that's the norm, because most of us are off on the weekends. And that's just statistical. We understand that there are a lot of people who work weekend jobs and all that stuff. But for the most part, most people work Monday through Friday, and they're off on the weekends. But we know that there are a lot of people in the workforce that work weekends as well. But I'm just saying, in general, even those who work the weekend, at some point, most of us have 1 or 2 days off. So being home, being inside without even going anywhere until you get back out and go to work, you're used to that. But when you're faced with having to truly be inside and being away from people in general for a long period of time, and like I said, some people have already been working remote for the past couple of weeks already, and then you've got 3 or 4 more weeks that for the foreseeable future that you're going to have to work remote from home, or everybody in your family is isolated to your household. And the only thing I want to just say is just be encouraged and embrace that. As y'all know, we've talked about asking God to allow us to be successful. Even in this, even in what's going on with the coronavirus, this actually cause all things to work together for your good. God will, if you make your requests be known unto God. There are a lot of women who are stay-at-home moms, yet they have school-age children that are now home with them. They used to going to the gym, going and cleaning up the house, and they didn't have the distraction, quote unquote, of the kids. But now everybody's in the house, and it looks like they're going to be in the house for the next 3 or 4 weeks amongst each other. So really and truly, you have to even pray and say, God, help me be successful in this. Lord, help me with my temperament. Help me with my attitude. Help me with my countenance. Help me that I don't show the emotion of being tired of my husband, being tired of my children, even being tired of myself. Lord, help me with this as we all go through this crisis. None of us have faced this. Oh, sure, some of us have been in the house because of inclement weather. And we may have been without electricity for 2 weeks. I was without electricity for 2 weeks whenever Hurricane Floyd came through here. So it's not uncommon for us to have to face disasters and or catastrophes. But in my lifetime, I've never seen it where this is real. It's real, and we're trying to get a handle of it. But outside of all of that, because like I said, there's millions and hundreds of thousands of people who are now working from home. There are hundreds and thousands of people who have lost their job because of this virus. So the only thing I can say to be an encouragement to others is pray and ask God, because we can complain to one another and huff and puff and all that. But really and truly, ooh, there's big bumblebees out there. Really and truly, ask God, allow me and my family to be successful as we journey through this crisis, oh God. We trust and believe that you will help us. Help us with our attitudes. Help us with our tongue. Lord, help us as we go through this crisis. And thank you, God, that our government is working on our behalf to at least get us some type of, whether it's financial relief or just giving us information that's going to soothe us, help soothe us that they are working for the good. So anyway, those are the things we have to embrace. We have to embrace the things that are. And to make it better for us mentally, ask God. Pray to God and ask you and ask him that he help you with your countenance, your emotions, all of that. Ask God to help you with that. And again, I know that there are some people, they just are not used to being alone. They're going to work every day is their outlet. They might be going through some grief. They might be going through a loss of a loved one. They might be going through whatever. And them going to work, getting up every day to work, that has been their outlet. But now they found themselves having to be at home alone. They're used to being the person that people go to for the help on the job. But now you have to do it in the confounds of your own home. And it's an adjustment. But you know what? I think about this. When people are truly going through stuff and they have to deal with self, sometimes these type of situations, this is the best therapy because it allows you to really look at yourself. It allows you to really look and have self-love. This being in isolation may be the best thing for people therapeutically and mentally to truly begin to love themselves and look at themselves and deal with themselves. So again, like I said, I don't know who this is for. It could be for anybody that they're used to seeing their, whether it be their co-workers, their customers, and now here it is. The next 3 or 4 weeks, I'm not going to see my customers like I normally see them. I'm not going to see my co-workers like I normally see them. Help me to know how to deal with that, as we have to go through. And some people was like, hey, but there's some others that may not be able, they might be struggling through this. So anyway, I just wanted to just lift that up and know that I'm in intercession for, if that's you, if you are that person, I'm in intercession for you. Because there's a lot of things that are going on that people may be in need of. You may not can help out financially. You may not can help out physically. But guess what? I can pray and know and trust God because I have the faith of a mustard seed that my prayer is going to go before you and it's going to accomplish those things that it needs to accomplish. Again, we've learned that through Genesis, haven't we? We've learned that God, if you've given me an assignment, and guess what, Lord, this is upon us. This crisis and this pandemic is upon us. So God, thank you that you're sending your angels. Thank you that you're sending your Holy Spirit to go before us and lay those foundations out, to straighten those crooked roads, to straighten up those stumbling blocks that would so easily ensnare us. God, I thank you that your word and your faith and your being and your spirit is going before us as we go through this tedious journey. This journey has been tedious for some of us. This journey has been tedious for a lot of families. There are people right now that have lost their job behind this. There are people that are losing their job. They're losing their income. They're losing their stability. They're losing their sanity. But God, I thank you that you're faithful and you're going to go before us and be with us right now because you're an ever-present help for us. Oh, I take it not for granted. I do. I take it not for granted. Because it could be me. It could be me. Who knows? In 3 weeks, I might be. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to pray over ourselves. Pray over our children. Some of us as parents are having to make sure that our children are getting their homework assignments. And we may be now become that school, that classroom teacher. Oh yeah, we're the teachers and the mothers and the fathers and the nurturers while they're in our home and we do the discipline. But shout out to all the educators, honey. It's a whole nother different ball game when you have to
teach your children bookwork. And again, same way with that. Lord, give me the temperament. Allow me to be successful. Because now, not only is my child having to see me in a different light, but I have to see my child in a different light. Now I have to teach my child those things, making sure they get those spelling words, making sure that they get those math assignments and those verbal word problems that they've got to maneuver through. Now I've got to be the overseer to make sure that they're studying and that they get that assignment, that they understand that assignment so they can accomplish it. So I'm going to tell you, there's a whole lot of remixing going on. I reached out to Lauren's mother, Kathleen, and she's working remote from home. And she said that she's staying on top of Lauren, making sure that she's doing her homework assignments. You know, they're sending online assignments. Amen. So, you know, it's something else added to us. On the daily for us parents and or grandparents. So anyway, I just wanted to come in and just, encourage you all. And again, pray for yourself. I'm praying for myself, I'm used to working remote and I'm used to being quote unquote alone because I don't live with anyone. But there are some people it's a struggle. It's a struggle. So let's just remember to keep those people in prayer. And just because we got it together, just because we used to it and we're like, hey, doesn't mean it's like that for other people. And we have to be sensitive to that, don't we? Amen. I mean, like I said, there's a lot in life that has to be done. There's a lot in life that we want to be able to help, but we get so overwhelmed that some of us don't do anything. But find your sweet spot. If you're an intercessor, find your sweet spot and be able to pray for those things. Because the word still is true. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, then I will hear from them and what? Heal the land. So yes, we need some healing. True, specific healing in this land today. So again, silver and gold you may not have, but what you do have, give it freely. And it may be your ability to intercess and pray. Your ability is to edify and encourage. That might be what your ability is. So anyway, like I said, for every situation presents an opportunity to be a blessing to people. And I just thought about that this morning. There are some people that are struggling with being isolated. They're used to being around people. And when that has been removed, Lord, how do we operate? God, help us. Help us. Just help us. Amen. Anyway, let me go. I got to sign back on, honey. Anyway, I love y'all so much. God bless. And may the peace of the Lord be with you. Bye.